For many says that they are spy, but how could they be a spy? Well, I don't think they are. Hello everyone, welcome back to another segment. In today's episode, let's dive into an African lady who got married to a Chinese husband just recently. They are actually in Africa, but they will also go back to China as time goes on. You can see that after the wedding, the wedding celebration was done successfully and everyone was so happy that it was done. In the wedding, there were kind of tension that actually occurred. The starting process might look not inviting and the starting process might look somehow, but notwithstanding, the end process of it is actually a goal. You can see that she has felt so relaxed and she has felt so trustworthy, but in the first instance, during the first stage of the wedding, she was like, from her expression and from her thought, you could realize that she was, like how fate to, land her into, certain persons whom she has not, courted for 6 years, for 1 month, or for even, a number of months. She just have to get married due to fate and due to luck. But surprisingly, she landed in a very good hand. If you check in a recent video, I usually talk about those that ended in a very good hand and those that ended in a very wrong hand. Whichever one, their fate will land them. But so happy that the African lady has found a good soulmate and a man that is caring. And some other persons, like at the starting of the wedding, that everyone, whether good or bad person, is usually kind to their soulmate. But I think that is not the case here, because seeing her Chinese husband is ever ready to take care of her African lady, and it's kind of trustworthy man who, believe and also trust, or should I say respect, woman a lot. You can see it from his actions. You can see it from the way, he's rendering a kind of, care to an African lady. And so I was like, well, let's just sit and see how it's going to be as time goes on. If it's going to change, if he will be like other, Chinese men who eventually do some other things. But I assured you that this Chinese husband is actually a very nice one and a very nice man who we are actually looking forward for a gracious and a very nice marriage. Where we have other questions tripping in and other questions also, but I think one important question that's striking my mind, which I want to bring in out, is like someone was saying that all these men, coming in, all the Chinese men coming in to Africa to get a wife, does it mean okay they are spies? It could be that they are spies to spies the Africans, or maybe the government has sent them, to spy African to see how Africans react or do some certain things. But I don't think that actually, from our perspective, I don't think they are spies. I think they actually find true love in Africa. And if you check in a recent video, also we talk about the bride price of the Africans, being more cheaper and even more, like kind of being more affordable according to them. So they find more peace in Africa. They find love in Africa. You can find love anywhere. I think it's not it's not a bad thing for them to come over all the way from the Chinese environment to find love. Moreover, most African men have something else. I'm telling you the facts. And in our subsequent edition, we are going to talk more about African men and in comparison with the Chinese men. Why this lady find their peace and also their joy in the Chinese men. One factors I think I should drop here before we proceed is that the Chinese men are so peaceful, and when they talk about one wife to choose, whoever they have even entitled or wherever they have chosen to be, their own, should I say their love, they remain with that person and they do not go astray. More of this will be dropping your way. Alright, this is where I'll be wrapping up today's episode, and I hope you're enlightened onto this package. Please do stay tuned and stay blessed, and always remember, lovelies, stay cool for now. Bye for now.